Question 7, solve for x is between 0 and pi over 2, the equation 4 sine x equals sec x. So for part I here, 4 sine x equals sec x, I'm going to call sec x 1 over cos x. Take the cos x over, and we've got 4 sine x cos x equals 1. And so then 4 sine x cos x, I'm going to use the double angle formula, say 2 sine x cos x is equal to sine 2x. So I've got two lots of sine 2x here is equal to 1. Sine 2x, call it theta. Sine 2x is equal to a half. So from there, we are originally looking when x is between 0 and pi over 2. So we are now looking at 0, 2x and pi. So now we say let x, 2x equal theta. And we've got sine theta is equal to a half, where theta is between 0 and pi. So inverse sine of a half, we get theta is going to be pi over 6. So we've got pi over 6 here, pi over 6 here, because we're only looking between 0 and pi. And so our theta values are going to be pi over 6 and 5 pi over 6. And so 2x is going to be pi over 6 or 5 pi over 6. And so therefore x is equal to pi over 12 or 5 pi over 12. Okay, so part 2, solve for theta is between 0 and 360 degrees. The equation 5 sine theta minus 5 cos theta equals 2. Giving your answers to one decimal place. So for part 2, we've got 5 sine theta minus 5 cos theta equals 2. Now the easiest way to solve this is using the R alpha method. So I'm going to say we've got, this is the same as R sine of theta minus alpha. So using the expansion from the formula book, R sine theta cos alpha minus R sine alpha cos theta is equal to 2. So here we can say that we've got a sine theta and a sine theta, we've got a cos theta and a cos theta, and so we've got R cos alpha is equal to 5, and here we've got R sine alpha is equal to 5. So R sine alpha over R cos alpha is equal to 5 over 5. So therefore tan alpha is equal to 1. And then we are going to get a tan value, or an alpha value, sorry, inverse tan of 1. So we're going to get 45 degrees. To find R, we square them. So R squared sine squared alpha add R squared cos squared alpha is going to be 5 squared add 5 squared. Factor the R out. We get R squared sine squared alpha add cos squared alpha is equal to 50. So then sine squared add cos squared is 1. R is equal to root 50, or 5 root 2. So therefore we can say we've got 5 root 2 sine theta minus 45 is equal to 2. Sine of theta minus 45 is equal to 2 over 5 root 2. And we're looking between 0 and 360. So now we've got theta minus 45, we're looking between minus 45, theta minus 45 and 315. So now we can say let x equal theta minus 45. So we've got sine x is equal to 2 over 5 root 2, where x is between minus 45 and 315. So inverse sine 2 over 5 root 2 will give us an x value of 16.4 degrees. So we've got minus 45 and 315 here. And we've got 16.4 with a wonky line, 16.4 here. So our solutions, x is equal to 16.4 and x is equal to 180 minus 16.4, so 163.6. So theta minus 45 is equal to these two values. So theta is therefore equal to 61.4 degrees and 208.6 degrees.